This is the World of Sports Network presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Welcome to Week 4 previews, man. So last week, we ended up doing 3-5, but overall record we're 10-6 right now, 10-6. So let's get right to it. Week 4. We're starting with the Colts at the Bears. So right now, man, the Colts, what I like now is the emergence. The Colts got a kid right there, Mo Alley Cox, man. He's an emergence. He's a former ex-basketball player. Where does this script sound familiar before? Where have you heard this script before? Phillip Rivers got a guy, a tight end that's an ex-basketball player, man. Mo Alley Cox is emerging. Week 2, he had his first start, and he had 6 target, 5 reception for over 111 yards, right? And last week for his second starts, he ended up getting 3 receptions for 50 yards and his first TDs, man. Going against the Bears, who are very hype about, Nick Foles replacing Mitch Trubisky, man. But the one thing about the Bears, they're going against a Colts defense that's very underrated, who I believe is a top 5 defense. But this is the number 1 ranked pass defense in all of football. It's the number 1 ranked scoring defense in all of football. This is the best defense nobody talk about in all of football. And with that said, I anticipate the Colts to run the ball, with the best offensive line in football with Jonathan Taylor, and pass the ball. So now Phillip Rivers' new favorite target, Mo Alley Cox, and that will lead them to a good victory against the Chicago Bears led by Nick Foles. 23-18 Colts, 23-18 Colts. Browns at the Cowboys. The Cleveland Browns has the best rushing attack in all of football, man. They can hit you in many ways, man. They have 2 RB1s, man. Let me repeat that. They have 2 RB1s. The only roster in all of the NFL that could bolster 2 RB1s with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, man. So with that said, the Cowboys are coming in with the number 1 ranked offense in the league as far as yardage goes, man. I mean, they average about, almost 30 points per game, which ranked them 8th in the league. When you look at this offensive power, man, with as far as their receiving core, it seems like everybody that they put out receiver is making an impactful play. That's actually a positive because the Browns have one of the worst defense, especially pass defense, which ranked 31st in the league, only behind the Seahawks, whom the Cowboys just finished annihilating as far as passing yards. Dak Prescott had our career numbers, right? So I expect Dak to replicate what he did against the Steelers, against the Seahawks with this defensive secondary. He's going to have a very, very good game, right? But right now, as of right now, I expect the Cleveland Browns, who have a better roster, right? I think overall, from top to bottom, they have a better roster than the Cowboys. Frankly, as of week 3 right now, I think they have a better coaching staff than the Cowboys. With all that said, I expect the Cleveland Browns to win a nail-biter in a high-scoring game, 35-33 in Dallas, man. 35-33 Cleveland Browns. Saints at the Lions. Man, the Saints look like they don't even want to play this season, bro. I don't see, to tell you the truth, I don't see no development, man. I don't see no next man up mantra, with regards to the New Orleans Saints. We know the injury to Michael Thomas, but this team looks bad, man. Like, when I look at this team, for real, since the injury, the only thing I see offensively is Drew Brees thrown into Alvin Kamara. It's Drew Brees or AK-41. It's like me watching Madden. You ever have a Madden player that just uses just one guy? That's what I see. I'm telling you, it's one of those high school teams that has that one superior athlete. It might be one black athlete, and also they're using him on a toss split. They're using him on a pass split. They're using him on quarterback, running back. I mean, shoot, if it's not the NFL, if it's not for Drew Brees, they'll probably put Alvin Kamara our quarterback, man. But with that said, I lost all the trust in New Orleans, man. I don't like anything about New Orleans right now, man. I don't like what their makeup. I don't like their heart. It seemed like they were just one of those teams that's always feeling bad for themselves, feeling sad for themselves, and I don't work like that. Now, Detroit Lions had a hell of a week defeating Kyler Murray, which I predicted last week, and I anticipate them to compound that victory and take on the New Orleans Saints, who's miserable and complaining, and put them out of their misery. I expect the Detroit Lions to win a close battle, 28-27 Detroit, 28-27 Detroit. Seahawks at the Dolphins. Man, I don't like this game at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those games, dog. It smells fishy, man. It smells tuna, man. It's just, I don't like this, especially going all the way out to South Beach, man. One of the reasons I don't like this is the weather, dog. It's like, I know a lot of people out here in the Pacific Northwest ain't know about South Beach humidity, bro. It's hot as you know what out there, for real, bro. Especially a team like here who are used to, because I'm in the PNW now, man. This is a hoodie weather, bro. Down in South Beach, man, it's naked weather, bro. Naked, like you got to walk around naked. And another thing is the way this offense is set up is an explosive offense. They like deep shots, man. They like guys that run fast and take 20, 30 yards, man. That's cramping weathers right there, man. I don't like that. With the way this offense is set up, with their skill players taking deep shots, I don't like that, man. It's all look like it's cramping weather. And another thing I don't like about it is they're playing the Dolphins, whom Brian Flores, right? My man Flores, I know he spoke to my man Belichick, because you know Belichick, who just finished playing Russ and the Seahawks and got nailed by the 2 Sundays ago, right? But I know Belichick said some pointers to Brian Flores, and at the end of the day, I just don't like it. The matchup smelled bad for me, man. The Seahawks are all offense. They have no type of defense, bro. And I anticipate Brian Flores and coming to dial some things up and to make sure they run the ball and keep the ball away, keep away from Russell Wilson. And with that said, I expect a very, very Fitzmagic-like performance against one of the worst pass defense in all of football, and the Miami Dolphins to pull a magical win, 31-28, 31-28 Dolphins. Steelers at the Titans, the battle of the 3-0 team, man. I mean, one team looked like a good 3-0, the other team looked like the ugliest 3-0, man. And also, this is the first COVID game out here, man. We know the Titans have 8 new cases or positive cases of COVID. So they suspended the activities, so they can't do anything physical. They have no team activity, no meetings, anything to that nature until minimum Sunday. So tell you the truth, man, I want to speak a little bit about Arthur Smith, the Titans offensive coordinator, man. This dude, he's going to be a future head coach, man. I love me some Arthur Smith. Now, Arthur Smith is making Ryan Tannehill look like Jake the Snake, man. Jake Plummer from the Denver version, not the Arizona version, the Denver version. My man, Ryan Tannehill, is rolling out. He's throwing, my guy is completing 67% of his throws with 6 TDs and 1 interception, man. I'm loving the efficiency of Ryan Tannehill. I'm loving what Arthur Smith is doing, creating quarterback-friendly situations and scenarios for my man Ryan Tannehill. And as obviously, Derrick Henry is being Derrick Henry, leading the league in rushing. Nothing expected, nothing has changed, right? But the difference is the Titans are not playing the Jacksonville defense. They're not playing the Vikings defense. They're not playing none of those. They're playing against a real live defense, and probably the best defense they're going to play against all year long, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. And you know what? The Titans like to run the ball, and you know what the Pittsburgh Steelers like to do? They like to stop the damn run. You know what I'm saying? The Titans like to run the ball, and the Steelers said, you ain't about to run no damn ball over here. And I anticipate the Steelers to stop the Titans running game and Big Ben and company to win a close game in the Music City, man. 26-24 Pittsburgh Steelers, 26-24 Steelers. Patriots versus the Chiefs. Bruh, the Patriots are coming out 2-1 against the Chiefs after that dominating victory over the Baltimore Ravens, man. I mean, I didn't even see that. I thought the Ravens were going to pull that up. But with that said, you know what? I ain't going against Patty Mahomes. I don't care if he's going against Belichick, man. So what I see right here, man, this matchup to me is about the former versus the current. The has been versus the new thing, man. The used to be versus the new norm, bro. The used to be Bill Belichick dominated New England Patriots. Now taking on the Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes-led dominating Kansas City Chiefs, man. I mean, to be honest with you, the Chiefs, all I got to say is Patrick Mahomes. 9 TDs, 0 INT. The Chiefs average 30 points per game, which is 4th in the league. They have over 440 yards per game, 5th in the league. They have 9.5 sacks, which is 6th in the league. So obviously the Chiefs, I mean, my God, I will be a fool. They said never bet against Belichick, but that's the old way, man. The new school ways now, you never bet against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, man. One real crazy stat that I saw. The New England Patriots have not had a receiver that caught a touchdown in 3 weeks, bro. Since Cam Newton's been there, they haven't have no receiver. Edelman, N'Keal Harry, no receiver on their roster has caught a touchdown. And when you play against the Kansas City Chiefs, bro, you ain't just gonna run the ball. You ain't gonna be that one-dimensional, homie. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're going to play keep away, which is the only hope the Patriots have because they don't have the offensive arsenal to keep up with this team. But you know what? It don't really matter. You can't keep the ball away because if you do score, guess what? They got to get the ball. So the only way the Patriots could win this game is if they keep the ball away the whole game and don't even score and win freaking 3-0. But that won't happen, and I anticipate my man Patty Mahomes and company to win a good game. It's going to be a good game just because of Belichick. 31-24. It's going to be a good game because of Belichick, but really the Chiefs are going to be in control throughout this game. 31-24 Kansas City. The Jags taking on the Bengals. The Jags, Minshew mania is over, man. That little fluke, you know what I'm saying, thing that was going on with Minshew, it's over, man. It's over. We all know Minshew got deficiency. I like the kid. I like his personality, but he's not an RB. He's not a QB1, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not a QB1. There's nothing wrong with him. He's a new Fitzmagic, man. Like, he's going to have his spurts here and there. He's going to be a journeyman, but he's not the guy, man. He's not the guy. The Jags are climax, man. They bust their nut. They already hit their peak, man. So now, let's move on to the Bengals. The Bengals right now, they just before playing, man. They didn't hit no peak yet, man. I anticipate the Bengals to finally get their first W, man. They've been very close the last couple weeks. Very, very close. But the Jags with the inexperienced defense, man, inexperienced secondary, young secondary, going against a Bengal receiving corps. An undercover, very, very good receiving corps, man, led by the savvy old vet, A.J. Green, man, and Tyler Boyd, and, you know, the rookie, T. Higgins and company, man. Even the sorriest, worst receiver out there, John Ross and company. But I anticipate my man, Mighty Joe Burrow, to experience this first victory as an NFL starting quarterback, winning a very, very high-scoring game against the mustache. 33-30 Bengals. 33-30 the Bengals. The Vikings taking on the Texans. Man, wow, this is the Desperation Bowl, man. The Desperation Bowl. These two teams, man, it's so funny, man. They're like a mirror image of each other, for real, man. They were both a playoff team from last year. They both actually won a playoff game from last year, right? And then all of a sudden, they both lost their wide receiver number one. And the team don't look the same at all, bro. I mean, both this team, dog, they're trash, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Their secondary, both of their secondary, trash. They're trash. The defense right now is trash. The quarterback play right now is trash. The offensive line play is trash. All I see is just trash day. This is going to be the trash game of the week. And with that said, I anticipate to see a tie. Like, this is going to be a tie, like a 27-27. They're both so trashy, they're not even going to win. I expect the second tie of the NFL season this week between the two most identical trashy teams for both of them to stay winless. They're both going to be 0 and whatever, and a tie 27-27. That's the end of my week 4 preview and prediction, man. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what y'all think, and I want to hear your prediction, man. Leave a comment below, like, comment. Y'all know the drill, man. I'm the G to the U to the R to the U, and I am out.